My mic was weird. Where do you want me to go?
Oh, you're actually racing?
Yeah, I said I was going to be your first ever like live in race interview because I'm going to be so far back it doesn't matter. I'll get on the track and tell you how the track's feeling.
I guess let's get you in Cadillac then.
Nobody's on hot or nobody's in Haas.
Screw Haas. That's one soap's team.
Oh, well, I agree then. I'll give you my predictions too.
Your predictions.
Yeah. Oh man, there's no like Psycho. I'm gonna be definitely last. There's not a lot of hope for me in this one. Though I don't think this is like a super hard battery track.
No, you can actually recharge batteries here very easily.
I mean, you really just need it for the long straight, and then the long straight on the backside. Speaking.
It's actually capturing the Discord audio. Is Eric gonna call? I sent him an invite. He said to invite him.
The translator bot said, "I'm sorry." Oh, you should. I think Fire and Ice. I don't know what he's doing in the pot, the paddock. Paddock.
If he doesn't join, then I don't need to do anything. There we go. Oh, and also Axel, let's go. We got both Brazilians here. Okay, dang it. Where the heck is Axel?
Oh, Red should go to Alpine.
Axel, oh, there you are. Oh, Oxy Aries is here, so that means whoever. Oh, okay. He already got off helping. What was it? Red? Haas? Why did you go to freaking
Yeah.
Haas? Oh, I should also bring up the Twitch chat on my phone. There we go. High power is here. Alright, well, it looks like Coop, you are losing your spot at Cadillac.
Where do you want me to go?
invite. Hi.
Oh, maybe is if is Diebob gonna be here?
I don't think so.
Oh, let me be teammates with Hamish.
Yeah, go McLaren for now until we have like actual confirmation of where the heck Dave.
Unless you want him to have a real teammate, then you should send Red there.
No. Actually, hold on. Yeah, but it's McLaren. I don't like McLaren. I dislike McLaren more than I dislike One Soap, so. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, Ryan. What the heck? Yes, invite the guy that for some reason never appeared on my friends list, even though I have him added. Oh, okay. Okay, screw you then, game. He's right there. Let's see. Looks like Axel's not gonna have any. He isn't gonna have a seat.
Oh, I can go back to spectator mode then. I don't need to race.
Oh, okay, that works. Then we can have.
I'll be. How do I go? Why?
It is. Oh, dang it, 7:06. All right, let me play the intro.
This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment, so overdue. I owe them. Swept away, I'm stolen.
But the afterwards around the outside, the fly! He goes skiing! Ow! Ow! The front! Down the inside of the kick down. Oh! Contact from the Williams. Oh! The McLaren goes for a move. And off there goes! Tires screaming towards turn one. Will he go down the inside? He does! He's going down the inside! And he's lost a position too! The young...
Where's that town at Skyfall?
Going to the line to win the Drivers' World Championship. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another run of events here in the Average American F1 League. It is back. It is fast, and it is going to be exciting here in Tier 1, Season 7, Round 5 tonight, ladies and gentlemen, around the gorgeous circuit of Hardrock Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. It is Miami, and not only that, just like real life, it is a sprint weekend. Our Tier 1 drivers all voted, and they all decided to do a sprint race here tonight. So this is going to be very exciting. 10 laps around this gorgeous track, 29 in the race, and the fastest pole time is a minute 25.2. Let's see if they're able to do that with these new cars around this gorgeous 5.4-kilometer track around every bit of these 19 corners around this gorgeous track, ladies and gentlemen. I am excited. I am thrilled. We are getting back to some solid racing here in AAF1. I am joined in the commentator's booth alongside Coob, who is, well, the Tier 2 Alpine driver. He was going to reserve, but, you know, he decided to commentate instead.
How's it going? I'm back in the booth. I wasn't here last week, I don't think.
I don't think so. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen of Tier 1, do ready up. And while they're getting readied up, let me get our attentions towards everyone else. Oh, and we also have the Ferrari team principal in here as well of F1 Rare Ghost, and he's most likely wanting to see my screen, so let me screen share that. There we go. And ladies and gentlemen, do remember this is a sprint race, and it is going to be a little exciting because for all of our drivers here, actually, hold on, are we missing a driver? It says 21 out of 24.
Yeah, they were saying that they were noticing that over there as well.
Oh, there's a Audi. There's an Audi seat available. Wait, where's Vincent? Anyways, at Tier 1. Ready up. Alright, there we go. Tier 1. 2, ready up. It's in a sleepy sense English. But yet again, for this sprint weekend, we are doing things a little more interesting because when it comes to the sprint qualifying session, all drivers are required, mandatory, to run the Inter's tires only for the sprint qualifying session. If they run any other tires, that is a disqualification. So, let's see how this goes for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And as per usual, let's go to our commentators and get their words. Who's going to be on pole? Who's going to win the race? Who's going to be on the podium? And who's going to be the first DNF?
First DNF, Hagana. Maybe.
You know what? I think I agree on that one.
Oh, man, this is a loaded lineup today.
It is
I
very much a
I
loaded
think Amy
lineup.
might be one of the favorites this weekend. I don't really see Speed and doing as much damage as he did in the past race due to equipment. But who knows? He might surprise us. I hope he does. So, I hope we see a good battle between the two.
I mean, Trident could win.
Such a heavy question mark on that.
You don't sound
Well.
very confident, Coob.
Well, there's not. Oh, like the usuals that are usually up top aren't here today. For a podium, Trident. I think Hamish will get a surprise podium. And I think Phoenix Eric might be my surprise of the day.
Okay, now let's see how this goes. Sprint quali, ladies and gentlemen. 12 minutes only. Let's see if anyone is able to set a good competitive lap in with this kind of curveball, let's call it.
Do we still have an open Audi seat?
I believe so.
first one to go out is the Ferrari of Speed. And matter of fact, Speed is the only... Hold on, why is Speed on the soft tires? You better not try to set a time on those tires. If not, that is a disqualification. And I'm not talking about a disqualification from quali. Disqualification from the sprint. Four drivers all going out. Let's see what tires they are on. Speed on the softs. Deagle is good. He's still in the pit. High power is still good. Oxy, Triumphs, K7. The only driver that is currently in danger of being disqualified is that of the Ferrari driver, Speed. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, Speed was an Aston Martin driver in Qatar, but due to some contract negotiations, is now with the Ferrari family. And Speed comes into...
Yeah, I think he realized.
He may have forgot to change the tires, and he realized it.
Man, I was gonna hop in that Audi seat just to set a lap, but it's not an option.
First driver to go for a lap is the Red Bull driver of Trident, our Season 3 World Drivers Champion, now going through turns 1, 2, 3, and now 4. Take us through this lap, Coup.
Wait, who are we watching?
Trident.
Okay. He takes that on. He's going to put the power on after this turn right here. Yep, there he goes. He put the power on. He's going to get some of that help on the straight mode. Don't want to overheat the tires, though. You know, these intermediates. They'll melt. Ooh, see what he does here. This corner right here is pretty tricky. It's actually might be the dumbest corner of all time. He's gonna punch the power right here. How fast can you get up on the... Oh, well. I don't know what a good time on the enders would be. It's gonna be right around the 130 mark here.
Coming to the line, it is a 131.8. We have Nico just behind, setting a time 1.1 seconds quicker than Trident. Wow, okay. The newcomer of Nico coming out of nowhere with a stonker of a lap.
Oh, Teddy Grahams just gave a big toe to Ford.
And Teddy Grahams goes into the pits.
Yeah, I think he's gonna put in. He kind of skimmed his tires. I assume they messed it up. Ooh, Honda Civic with a 142. Yeah.
He gave him a toe when he was doing his outlap. So that, unfortunately, amounted to nothing. Oh wait, you're not in the lobby.
No, I'm not. Why? What's up?
I was gonna ask you to send Duchess the invite.
Oh.
Let me see. Duchess. Where art thou? You've got to be kidding me. Is she appearing offline? Do I have to scroll through? I can't scroll that far. She has to tell her to appear online and you invite her. In the meantime, Ford Focus going through the shortest part of Sector 2 and actually setting a purple Sector 2. That is quick for the Williams driver. He's coming up to the hairpin of turn 17. Let's see what he's able to do. That first sector might have been his downfall as he's not getting the time he needs, a 132.2. Good enough for what was P6, now P7, as K7 sets a time, a 131.5. Oxy Aries, the other Alpine driver.
Ooh, Dingleberry just set a purple lap on Sector 2.
Oxy Aries! Oh my goodness! Oh wait, that's.
He's on the softs.
He's on the softs. He is on the softs. That's. And Triumph. That's also another disqualification. Do people not pay attention to the notifications?
I mean, no. At least I didn't until I hopped in here.
Christopher,
Yeah.
who's in the Ferrari?
Eric. Phoenix Eric.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry, we got a lot of drivers.
I'm gonna go see if I can ask him to switch seats. If I can't, I'll race for somebody else this week, I guess.
I believe we're about to get another driver in here to take the final reserve spot.
Bruh. Well, can I get an invite? At least see if I can get him.
Well, if the other person joins, then that's the whole lobby full.
Oh, red improves almost a whole second.
High power also on the soft tires. Okay, that's another disqualification. Oxy Aries actually disqualifies himself from the race. Ooh, not from the race, from qualifying. That might actually save him. There we go. Eric coming to the line, setting a 132.6. His first flying lap, and it is pretty good. K7, another driver to disqualify themselves. High power also, and no, both high power and Triumphs just retired. That is still a sprint disqualification. As Nico going back out for another flying lap. He's going to be among one of the only drivers to set one final flying lap, as we have the man, the myth, the Haas team principal, Once Hope, in the call.
Hi, I just came in to ask a simple question about the people who are being disqualified due to not being on intermediate tires for this qualifying session. Do you want them to just straight up retire when the race starts? when the sprint race starts?
Yeah.
Okay. I only asked because I told Triumph that he doesn't go to this.
I mean, if they just like did what Oxy Aries did and just disqualify themselves from the qualifying session, then that
Don't be letting him know that. Don't be letting him know that.
They retired, so they can't do. Oh my goodness! Nico in the Racing Bulls sending a purple sector 1, but yet again he has used a ton of his battery already. Maybe too much. Let's see, he's coming to the tightest part of the track. Ending of sector 2. Let's see what he's able to do. What time he's able to set through here. He improves, but doesn't set up purple sector 2. As Kona Colada says no hope in the Twitch chat.
Am I allowed to curse on here?
Go for it.
Fuck you, Kona.
Nico going even quicker than his previous time, but Trident is currently on a flying lap. Let's see what the Red Bull driver is able to do.
All right, I'm gonna spread the message to my driver. Bye bye.
No worries, Spooky. Oh, he didn't say it back. As Liam Dierenberg sets a time quicker than the Red Bull driver, Trident is gonna have to hustle. Nearly invalidates his lap going through the chicane, improving on his time by almost a half a second. Coming to the hairpin, he has battery. The question is, did he not use enough battery throughout the lap? We shall see. He comes to the line. It's not enough. Just barely 4/10 down from Nico. Honda Civic does not set a new time. Dinkleberry is unable to set a new time. Not enough fuel. Could someone invite Triumphs, or am I the only one that hasn't added?
I think you're the only one I don't have them added. I don't think.
Okay,
Let me check.
oh, thank God Dinkle's going into the pits, so that gives me enough time to invite. Who is it? Triumphs. Where the heck is Triumphs? Nope, that's Trident. There we go, Triumphs. I accidentally just invited Trident again. Triumphs has rejoined.
Did you see what Liam said?
What?
Did
Oh,
you see what Liam said?
Where did he say?
He just asked what happened to people that did not go on inters and still are in the front.
Oh, that's them getting disqualified from the sprint.
Damn.
Hey. I sent the message both in the Tier 1 announcements and the executive orders. It's on them for not checking the notifications.
Fair.
But one driver that managed to save themselves from being disqualified is Oxy Aries, because he disqualified himself in the qualifying session, so that automatically puts him in the back. So Oxy Aries is free to race the sprint.
Alright.
You guys have a good night. Go to
Let
bed
it cube.
early morning.
Copiis, no. Why?
That's the main reason I decided to back out. See you, boys.
See
See you
ya.
later. Is Duchess racing?
Yep, Duchess is in the Audi.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez. Just the straight up, oh no. That's messed up. That's not nice. Oh, someone just left. Did anyone see who that was?
I
Oh,
did
Coop.
not.
Oh, it's just Coop. Okay.
Oh.
So I don't need to invite someone.
Man's have PTSD right now.
Triune in the Twitch chat saying good luck. We shall see. So, as you two are now my new co-commentators, question.
Oh.
Who's going to get pole position for the actual race? Who's going to win the sprint? Who's going to win the race? Who's going to end up on the podium for both sprint and race? And who's going to be the first DNF?
You want to go first, F1?
I still
can answer.
I want to see what really happens in this sprint race, but as of right now, I think what I said about before could possibly still be something for the feature race.
I would say the 4 cars around Duchess are going to be the first to retire for disqualifying.
And we are off, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's sprint race. Nico getting a fantastic launch off the line to keep the race lead. Let's see what he's able to do as all those behind him are struggling. Triune not having the greatest of launch, but keeps P2 currently. Ryan sitting just behind him. Let's see what all of these drivers are able to do going through this first opening lap. As we have what appears to be some contact in the back, as we had a momentary yellow flags in Sector 1.
It looks like
Did
Teddy
Nico disconnect?
I don't know.
I think Nico might have disconnected. Yeah, he said he disconnected. Nico!
He got taken out.
As we continue with the front of the grid, Ryan is able to overtake Nico's Ghost, and not only that, was able to overtake Triune. Ryan is now leading the race, as Liam Dierenberg has just been given a 10-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. A lot is going on with tonight's race, ladies and gentlemen. Nico's still disconnected. Let me see if I can try to invite him quickly. There we go. Nico has received an invite, as Amish receives a 10-second time penalty for speeding into the pits. Matter of fact, there is a whole host of drivers in the pits right now, all getting brand new front wings. What happened?
Liam got taken out. This corner last lap.
As we look back to the front, Triune is hunting down Ryan, trying to overtake him, as Nico has been able to rejoin and has the former president of the Average American F1 League, Mr. Ford Focus, right there behind me. But something happened as Speed in the Ferrari is able to overtake him with a very
very ballsy move. Ford trying to get a move done, and matter of fact, he gets the move done, but has some competition right behind him of the Mercedes, but blocks off the Mercedes advance very well. The Ferrari having some difficulties with traction, not able to get a good run. Matter of fact, the Ferrari is getting overtaken by the Mercedes of Lingus. Lingus Mingus is up into P5. This might be his first points finishing position in all of the season. But he is not done yet. He's hunting down that Williams of Ford Focus in front of him. As we go back to the front of the grid, Triune going around the outside of Ryan, trying to overtake him, but it looks like Ryan saved more battery than the Red Bull driver, or at least used more battery. Yeah, the Racing Bulls has used more battery than the Red Bull, but the Racing Bulls might be working together to try and get a 1-2 for the sprint. As we go just a little further back, just off the podium, Ford and Ling is fighting it out for P4, best of the rest. Nico sees a move coming, looks for a move down the inside at the hairpin, but decides not to. Ryan, on the other hand, broke late, going wide a little bit and compromising his exit as Triune is looking for a move down the inside of the Racing Bulls. Some contact between the Racing Bulls and Red Bull, but nothing. No give. Ryan stays ahead as Lingus moves up to P4. Ford Focus loses 2 positions as Speed moves up P5 now. As K7 and High Power are battling out for the final 2 points finishing positions. Dinkleberry nowhere close. Matter of fact, is missing half of his front wing. As Ryan is finally overtaken by the Red Bull. Ford Focus loses another position to the Audi of K7. K7, after round 2, was leading the Drivers' Championship, but now is sitting P6 in the sprint as Nico is going for a move on his teammate of Ryan into the hairpin. Both drivers lock up, trying to outbrake the other, but neither gives anything. But look at that, Nico getting a better exit out of the hairpin is ahead and might go for a move against the Red Bull of Triune, going around the outside, having the traction and having the position. Nico up into the race lead after being disconnected midway through lap 1, is back to leading the race, barely even halfway through the actual sprint. As Speed lost another position, as K7 gains another position, hunting down the Mercedes of Lingus Mingus as the McLaren and Alpine are able to overtake the Aston Martin with a damaged front wing. Dark has retired from the race. Ford Focus, did he go for a move down the inside of the Ferrari? Matter of fact, Oxy Aries lost the position to Dinkleberry there. There is a lot going on throughout this race. High Power, that I just remembered that High Power is disqualified from this race, so actually Axel Santos is in that final points finishing position. Ryan trying to hunt down Triton, trying to get that final position. to make it a 1-2 for the Racing Bulls family. K7 was able to overtake Lingus. Man, there is so much going on. I don't know where to spectate. I am losing out on a lot of moments as Ryan has lost ground to the leading two drivers. Red in the Haas actually goes back into the pits for what I'm assuming is a new front wing. And now officially Axel Santos is back into the points, officially on track. Now overtaking the disqualified High Power in the Cadillac. As Speed, our pole sitter in the wet conditions at Qatar, is not having a great race here. Matter of fact, later on in this race, we might see a swap of positions as Axel Santos is slowly gaining onto the Ferrari. As Phoenix Eric is able to overtake the damaged front wing of Dinkleberry, as Duchess is also able to overtake the Aston Martin as well. Matter of fact, the Aston Martin goes into the pits, leading to Fame Speed to gain another position. Oxy Aries being hunted down by Phoenix Eric just behind him. Just as Trident is hunting down Nico. Both about equal on battery life right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a fight to the end. As Axel Santos has just overtaken the Alpine of Oxy Aries, but goes a little deep coming out of the straight. Thought there was going to be a move that could have been made by Oxy Aries, but no. Oxy Aries remains behind the Ferrari for now. As Axel Santos is definitely gaining onto the Ferrari. Axel Santos might get 2 points from this position, from this sprint race. As Dinkleberry gets another 3-second time penalty, totaling up to 6 seconds now. Red in the Haas, after getting that new front wing, has just now overtaken Hagana in the other Aston Martin. It is currently in Aston 16-17. Not the greatest position for the Aston Martin family, as Teddy Grahams was another one of those drivers that had to pit earlier on in the race for a new front wing, running up in the back of all of this. As Nico has broken away from Trident, increased that gap by 1 second. Yeah, over a second. As Lingus Mingus gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. And Ford Focus is right there within that 3 seconds. 2 laps to go in this sprint race. Lingus needs to keep his head down to make sure Ford Focus doesn't gain that position.
Push Linguini.
Dinkleberry coming up on the rear of the Haas of Red, trying to charge his battery up as much as possible to come up right on the rear of that Haas, even trying to go for a tighter line going through some of these corners, trying everything he can, as Red now gets a 3-second time penalty as well. As Hagana has been overtaken by Teddy Grams. What happened there? And as it stands, Dinkleberry is going to be losing a position to Teddy due to those time penalties. As Nico, Trident, and soon to be Ryan are starting the final lap. Matter of fact, the Audi of K7 is right there catching the Racing Bulls of Ryan. This might turn into a fight for the final podium. K7 slowly gaining as Lingus is not increasing. You've got to be kidding me. Nico, what is up with your internet?
Did he get kicked again?
He got disconnected again, yeah.
Wait, how did he get back and forth after that too? It's crazy.
But it is the final lap, so anything is possible. Just as K7 is rearing on the gearbox of the final Racing Bulls. But both of these drivers are dangerously low on fuel. Matter of fact, Nico is also low on fuel. Ryan going defensive already, trying to hold off the Audi of K7. K7 going the long way, contact made. And Ryan keeps the final podium position. Lingus is unable to increase the gap to 3 seconds and will lose a position to Ford Focus in the Williams. Speed just barely able to hold off Axel Santos and stay ahead. The Alpines finishing 11 and 12, followed by Duchess in the Alpine P13. Honda Civic P14, but is he actually still in the race? I see his car is ghosted. As Hamish, with that 10-second time penalty, has lost multiple positions. Matter of fact, he has lost the position to Teddy Grams. Now, was that, were any of you expecting that result?
No, not in the slightest.
Such a chaotic sprint race. I'm excited for the race.
The beginning, the beginning made everything just a wild card. Just seeing who did, like the people that didn't have to pit, it really shook up the packing order.
Now we are back to another qualifying session for the race. At least I hope that's what's going on.
Yeah, it should.
I hope it doesn't like just randomly do freaking oh, go straight into the race. Yeah, okay, sweet. It is still it is qualifying.
Yeah, it's qualifying.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is back to our regular scheduled programming every driver is allowed to run the soft tires, the slicks, instead of the intermediates. So, let's see how this goes for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, no one's coming out. The first one I'm seeing is the Aston Martin of Hagana.
Oh god.
Ryan, what's up with everyone's internet tonight?
What a shit.
Nope, that's Riley. I accidentally invited Riley. Ryan, there we go. Now, with everything we just saw from from sprint quali and the sprint, what's y'all's predictions for pole position, race winner, podium, and who's going to be our first to DNF? And we lost Fred.
I think Duchess again. I'm gonna take her as DNFing. It's gonna happen at some point. And I think Liam's gonna be up there.
I don't think anybody lost their wing because of her though.
No,
I could be wrong, but I don't
think so either.
As one of so we're getting some team radios from the Haas pit wall. Team principal Once Hope has said to one of our commentators, "F you, Kona."
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. Where is he at?
I don't know.
Where's he saying from?
He said it both in the Twitch chat and in the server, in the Discord server.
No way. What a bum.
Oh, I didn't even realize Septic was in the server. In the lobby. Aston Martin of Hagana, the first driver out, about to finish his first flying lap, coming around the hairpin. 17, 18, 19, choosing the shortest line to, well, yeah, the shortest distance to the line. It is a 128.5, immediately overtaken by Triumphs with a 127.3. As we have more word from the Haas pit wall, Haas TP Once Hope says, "My team is better than yours, double bird." As Ford Focus, wow! Only 3/10 down from Triumphs? Has the American driver just now decided to what do the kids call it? Lock in? Matter of fact, his ex-teammate at Haas, Darknull, just went faster than Ford Focus by a couple milliseconds, as Liam Dierenberg also goes faster, but faster than Triumphs, getting provisional pole with a 127.354. Just a few. What the heck happened to Ford? Ford has died.
What?
I was giving him some high praise too. Oh, hold on. I'm just now realizing this. Liam Dierenberg set a time faster than Triumph's on the medium tires.
Let's go.
And based off the data, the mediums are about 4 to 6/10 quicker than the softs. So this might be something very interesting coming up. As we go down the order to the Red Bull of Triton, our P2 finisher in the sprint. Finishing Sector 1 with a purple sector. Let's see what he's able to do here in the second sector. He has saved a large amount of battery so he can blast a large amount of battery going through here as Honda Civic in the Haas, or in the reserve Red Bull, has just gone fastest overall with a impressive 127.2.
What the Get him out of tier 2.
The reserve driver going fastest overall, provisional pole position. As we get confirmation from the pit wall, the Williams driver at Ford Focus does confirm he did meet with the wall. And Trident goes even quicker than his teammate, his reserve teammate, by 0.3 of a second. Our first driver into the 126s. Wow, are we actually going to be starting the actual race with a 1-2 of Red Bull? Or is the likes of Ryan and Nico in the Racing Bulls going to upset that? Ryan not setting his purple sector 1, but is still proceeding on with his lap. As Phoenix Eric has been disqualified from the qualifying session. And Axel Santos retires from the session. What is going on with the two Brazilians? As Ryan is getting a massive toe, a massive suck on the back straight. Turn 18, turn 19, choosing the quickest line. It is a 127 flat. Not enough to overtake Trident, but still a good result nonetheless, as Duchess, the reserve Audi, is now starting her first flying lap. And with this, Rare Ghost take us away through this lap.
Oh man. It doesn't... Does it not look like you guys... sorry, I am not saying this correctly. But what I'm trying to say is it doesn't really look like she's on a flying lap. It looks like she's trying to burn a little bit of fuel. She didn't activate the straight mode.
Does definitely look like that. The question is, she's still taking these corners as if she was doing a flying lap. So you just have to ask yourself, like, is she running any bit of tire wear through those tires? Is she actually going to have the grip she wants? As
It's
Nico
possible.
here
finishing Sector 2, purple Sector 2 from our sprint race winner. Let's see what he's able to set at the end of this lap. On the back straight, coming to the hairpin. Has a gorgeous run through the hairpin. Coming to the line, let's see what he sets. Oh my goodness. A 126.3. 6 entire tenths quicker than Triune in the Red Bull. Wow. And that's his banker lap as Liam Dierenberg gets closer to Nico, a 126.5. And he's on the soft tires. Wow, this is going to be an interesting race. As Duchess is now doing a flying lap, coming through the final bits of Sector 2, maybe got onto the battery a little too early, but let's see. Charging down the back straight, maybe conserved a little too much battery into the hairpin. Penultimate corner, final corner. It is a 128.1.
I would say it's decent.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Definitely pretty solid compared to some experienced drivers here. You got Teddy, Hagana, and Oxy Aries all getting a slower lap than Duchess.
And note, guys, that she is a rookie. This is her first season.
Second race, I think.
Third.
Oh, third, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I guess this would be her third.
What do you mean?
Did she race? Did she race in the one before?
She raced in Mexico, and she raced in last night, and now this.
Okay. I couldn't remember if she.
Ooh. Okay, you know what, Kona? There might be some truth to your words about Duchess being our first DNF.
Oh, what just happened?
Ooh, speed!
He smacked the wall.
I love to see
She
it.
might have gotten onto the power a little too early there.
Speed setting a time of a good enough for P3, but we still have times to be set by Trident, Ryan, and Honda. Matter of fact, Honda is back into the pits, invalidating his second flying lap. That could be detrimental for the reserve Red Bull. As Triumphs is looking to be taking a page out of Duchess's playbook, doing 2 cool laps to try to bring down the fuel. As Red is back in the other Haas, finally doing a flying lap, letting the Aston Martin of Dinkleberry on through. We're going to be seeing some interesting things in these final few minutes of the qualifying. Dinkleberry actually comes back into the pits. As Red is now starting his first flying lap.
Ooh, the couple's right next to almost right next to each other. If it wasn't for Ford.
just say the couples. Oxy Aries finishes his lap, overtaking the reserve Audi of Duchess. Speed decides he's not going to be able to set a faster time, decides to retire from the section. As Honda and Lingus are out on a flying lap, are coming out of the pits. So does Famesby as well. And Nico as well coming out of the pits. But nothing from Liam. Trident, or okay, never mind. Both Trident and Ryan come out of the pits as I'm saying that. Yellow flags flying all throughout the lap. All throughout the track. As there are drivers on flying laps and others on out laps. As Red sets a 127.8. Jumping up to P13, but still slower than Ford Focus. Coming around the hairpin, the penultimate corner, and final corner to set his time, getting a slipstream to the line. It is a 127.2, jumps up to P7. As Darknull, just a little further behind, only improves to P10. Famesby sets a purple sector 1, but has he used too much battery? There is so much going on. And this is just qualifying. We haven't even reached the race yet. 5 seconds left. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. No one is able to set another lap. This is what's going to determine everything. Triumph's coming to the line. Famesby doesn't improve on his position, improves on his time. Triumph improves, but just barely. We have freaking K7 out of nowhere setting the new fastest time, but here comes Nico coming around the final corner. Does he improve? He improves on his time, but not the position. K7 is on provisional pole, trying to improve to P4, but not getting pole position. The closest rival now is Liam Dierenberg. What does he do? He's coming to the line. It's not enough. P3.
Damn.
Wow. The Audi of K7 was nowhere to be seen earlier on. Now comes out of nowhere, setting a outstanding pole lap to overtake Nico. And now I need to invite freaking Nico again because he DC'd.
Only person to have worse Wi-Fi than me.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen. The driver we thought was going to be getting pole position after an astounding sprint race has been overtaken by K7 at the end of the session. Wow. "66 milliseconds is the gap from pole to runner-up." Talk about impressive. Heartbreak. As we're getting word from the pit wall that the Cadillac and Haas team principals are bickering right now.
No comment.
No comment. So after seeing quali, have y'all's predictions changed yet again?
I don't even know. Like we saw a sprint race where it was all over the place. So
It's anyone's race.
Yeah, we don't know.
Oh man, I'm excited for this race. Oh, and
I'm
we
sweating,
lost Nico.
bro.
We lost Nico yet again.
It's a great. Now I can't edit my setup. Awesome, for sure. And then, yeah.
Nico, you might need to invest in new Wi-Fi. That might actually be a good call from the Ferrari driver. Dude, I legit switched Wi-Fi already. I never have these issues.
Hold on.
Oh. Well then, if we don't know who's gonna win the race and all that, how about this? Where do we think Duchess is gonna finish?
And
I don't want her to be mad at me later.
this is payback for her killing me last night. Wiping me out. Fucking. Oh. Yeah, no, she gonna be last. She gonna be in the wall. I'm gonna say it's the front left tire that goes.
The front left tire.
Damn.
So specific. Any reason?
Nope. I just have a feeling.
Not because
Almost
that's
like I
the
know.
tire that she took out for you?
No, that's the tire that she hit on my car.
Here we go. The final countdown, ladies and gentlemen.
Restarting my game real quick. Says
Tires warm but cooling quickly. Engines roaring. 5 lights shining brightly. And they're off. Tires go screaming towards turn 1. Who's going to come out on top as Liam Dierenberg has already overtaken the disconnected racing bulls of Nico. Nico falling down the order like a freaking rock, man. K7 holds on to the race lead as a lot is going on. Dark has fallen down. It's now behind Duchess. Matter of fact, Dark has just been disconnected. K7 using a ton of battery to try to stay ahead of Liam, of Ryan, as Nico rejoins. Hagana gaining a 10-second from corner cutting. So much is going on. Duchess is up another position, P12. As what happened to course safety car.
Dinkleberry! No! Oh, I saw Dinko after that Duchess. I got so excited.
Dang, dude.
I
Wow.
thought I called it.
Duchess is up to P10! Duchess is P10!
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, Ghost! Your girlfriend is in P10!
It is Dinkles.
It's Dinkles. And we lost Nico again. Nico has disconnected. Oh, I think my game just crashed. Yep, my game just crashed. I'm gonna need an invite.
Oh.
Who's in?
Oh wait, you guys are. That's right. You guys are in the.
I'm not
VC
even in the
with me.
lobby, dude. I can't help you.
Still we rise, guys. Still we rise.
Oh no. Was anyone else spectating? Oh, Once Hope was. Right?
I don't know.
The lack of words from Seabry sounds like he doesn't have a plan.
Yeah. This is stupid. Why am I getting disconnected when spectating? God dang it, that means... Oh, that means it's gonna be stupid. The results is gonna be all bugged out again. Alright, sweet. Speed sent me an invite.
As he's racing?
I think... Oh, well, it is a full course safety car right now, so...
Oh.
Yeah, he might be an AI.
Or he might have DNF'd because I saw he started falling down the order.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Triton's the lobby host now.
Oh, no.
Dang. Maybe I should join this race. I should just race in this. It's too lazy.
It's too lazy.
Yeah. I got home at like 6:30. I'm like, I don't know.
Mm.
Oh yes, Septic did join.
Is it
Wow.
still safety car? Oh, we're back to racing. Okay, cool.
No. Only.
Oh no, it's still full course. Still full course. Wait, what happened to Duchess? Duchess is P7?
Holy crap.
And Nico has DC'd again. I cannot invite Nico. He's completely offline. I think his entire internet just went down.
I would not doubt it.
Let's see. The bottom... What is that? The bottom 5 have all pitted. Ryan, Honda, Ford, Red, Hamish, and Hagana have all pitted in this race. Safety car in this lap. Hagana with a 10-second time penalty. K7 under feeling in this race. This safety car might have just helped him. As Nico has said to his race engineers, the game itself hates me. And K7's already off! He's already off! Catching Liam off by surprise, trying and capitalizing on that. Right there around the outside of the Cadillac. and gets the position. Triune is up into P2 as Liam is still suffering, maybe not building enough temperature in those tires, as the Ferrari of Speed is right there, getting very close for a possible move. Matter of fact, here's the move now. Speed gets past Liam Tierenberg. The Dutch driver's not able to hold back the whatever Speed is. But the Dutchman is back. Speed not using as much battery is down a position and now having to defend against Triumphs. Triumph's getting ahead of the Ferrari driver as Dinkleberry has disconnected.
It looks like Duchess is getting in on the action.
Duchess still P7 from where she started at the restart. Still in this fight. No, it goes. You should go. Oh, I thought she was going for a dive bomb on the Alpine as Teddy Grams goes deep out of the hairpin, losing a position to the Mercedes of Lingus, who's already going defensive, as Duchess is starting to slowly lose ground onto the Alpine of Banksby, who is right there on to the back of the Ferrari, but the Ferrari is creating the gap once again between himself and the Alpine, and the Alpine might have just cut a little too much of the curve. Ooh, a lot going on right here, ladies and gentlemen. Will Famesby get past the Ferrari? The Ferrari team principal here in the commentator's booth, just biting his nails, hoping that Speed is able to hold off the Alpine. Just barely able to hold off the Alpine as Nico rejoins back in P17. Duchess is under threat from the Mercedes of Lingus right behind her, as K7 is starting to disappear in the distance. Triton using more battery than the Audi driver just to stay within that 1 second. Matter of fact, he loses overtake. K7 has kept the 1 second gap when he needed it most. Duchess also losing out on that 1 second gap and is just barely staying ahead of Lingus. Look at the closing speed on the Alpine, but it's not enough, as Duchess might have just created a gap between herself and oh no, Lingus was right there on the inside. Couldn't see it from the onboard, but Lingus was right there knocking at heaven's door, trying to get Duchess's phone number, or better yet, trying to get the position from Duchess. Wow. But Lingus is not done yet. He is still closing the gap slowly but surely to Duchess. As Liam has a train just behind him, as there is a yellow flag. Multiple drivers dropping down the order. Teddy Grams. Something happened to the Williams. Dropping down multiple positions, as Ford has lost the position to Nico, as Famesby finally is able to overtake the Ferrari of Speed going into the S's. I wish we were spectating that. But speed is not done yet as Ryan overtakes the Mercedes of Lingus. But Lingus is not done with this fight yet. Still getting in here, still trying to pry his way back up. Possibly going for a move down the inside. No, he stays behind. Duchess, with those two fighting behind her, is able to get some good time here, but Ryan, just a mad lad through the tightest part of the track, is right there. From 1.4 seconds away to being right there, sniffing her gearbox. But Duchess is able to hold on just a little bit. But Ryan has a little bit more battery than the British driver ahead of him. As Lingus goes into the pits, maybe fighting too much against Duchess and all the other drivers, he has to pit, going for a possible two-stop as Dark has retired, and that brings out another full course safety car. Duchess would most likely be able to get a free pit stop, losing a position to Ryan, but everyone else behind are on mediums besides Hamish and Ford. Okay,
yeah, this is going to be a free pit stop for her.
As Honda,
I mean, there's no reason why she wouldn't pit.
We will see as Honda gets a 10-second time penalty for being involved in a collision that possibly took out Dark. We will see at the end of the race once they submit their clips. Now the question is, will our top three hit? All on the medium tires. K7 goes into the pits, so does Trident. Liam also goes into the pits, so does Triumph's Fame, Speed, and Duchess. So leaving Ryan to inherit the race lead. And Axel Santos didn't pit, decides to stay out on the same mediums he started the race on, up to P2, as Hamish has also come out ahead of K7, completely missing his front wing. EA, fix your game so we can actually see the textures that's supposed to be there. As Teddy Grams is hit with the drive-through penalty. Nico still has not reconnected. Still P16. High Power. Has High Power reconnected?
I don't know.
No, actually, let me see if I can invite High Power if he's not here. Because he was just disqualified from the sprint race, not from the actual race. He can still race here.
Well,
Kona,
not anymore. He's gone.
Kona, go talk to your driver.
Oh, God. Let me do everything around here. Him and K7 are in a call right now. They're both 1 and 2.
Let's see who has all pitted. Everyone besides Oxy Aries and Axel Santos, all on the same tires they started the race on. Axel on the mediums, but Ryan goes into the pits? No, Axel Santos goes into the pits. A little late for that decision. will lead him to drop all the way down. He's on the medium. He's on the softs. Okay.
What?
He decided.
What does he know that we don't?
Softs. maybe he
knows
suspects
something.
another safety car to come out.
Would it be a terrible idea?
I mean, if another safety car comes out like midway through the race, Axel Santos would be the biggest benefactor, as he used all of the softs that he could, make up positions, and be able to go onto the hards to finish the race, while everyone else would either have to stay out or gamble onto a set of medium tires and try to make their way to the end. Possible for some of these drivers, but again, when you come to a cliff's edge, you drop. The safety car will be in at this, at the end of this lap. Safety car in this lap. With that, Ryan is leading the race, followed by Hamish with the zero wing concept, and K7, Trident, Ford Focus, Liam, Red, Triumph, Fame, and that's all the drivers that are off the original tires.
It's kind of
Ryan waiting.
Yes, he does.
As K7 is hit with the 10-second time penalty for causing a collision. Ryan getting a fantastic launch as, whoa, what happened in the background? Trident has been spun around as K7 was able to get past the McLaren of Hamish immediately. Now Hamish is playing a bottleneck for all the other drivers behind him. Ford Focus trying all he can to get past the McLaren of Hamish, as K7 was looking for a move around the outside and is still looking for a move around the outside of Ryan. Oh my goodness! Ryan, on those old hard tires, was not able to keep the Audi of K7 at bay. K7 just came in and just dominated the Racing Bulls driver. But again, K7 has that 10-second time penalty. Rest of the field, Duchess has lost the position to Speed. Matter of fact, no, it looks like Duchess was looking for a move down on Speed, down the inside, and looking for another move down the inside of turn 1 this time, but is unable to get there, as Speed is able to overtake Ford Focus. Triumph is also able to overtake the Williams momentarily, but the Williams is able to get back ahead, but having a horrible line through the S's might lose the position anyways to the Haas driver. As Liam Dierenberg has now overtaken Duchess, and Duchess is getting squeezed. Okay, what the heck happened there? What the heck did... Okay.
It looks...
Oh, and Duchess decided to try to get revenge.
I don't think so. I think she might have damage, because she just smacked the wall too. I think Trident gave her some damage.
Ryan on those old hards is losing a ton of time to K7, but with both Ryan and Hamish here, they're creating a bottleneck for K7 to disappear and negate that 10-second time penalty. As Hagana gets another 10-second time penalty. Jeez.
My goodness.
What is going on with Ford Focus? He is just losing a ton of positions just before the S's of Sector 1. Liam trying to go ahead of the pass of somebody who is getting blocked off by the Ferrari.
Oh my god. No,
So I'm sure we're going to be seeing some clips on this one for sure.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. Fame Speed has actually been keeping an eye on his battery very well. May overtake Ryan this coming lap. Has a look down the inside, decides not to. Duchess still out with that damaged front wing. As Speed gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits, as Liam Dierenberg is slowly making his way back up the grid, overtaking Lingus.
I don't think he has a wing, does he? He must have wing damage after that.
does
I saw
have-
him fly.
I think you have a
Missing
glitch. 'Cause some of the handling doesn't suggest that they have a wing, but you just can't see it.
He's missing part of his end plate.
On the board there, it said a bunch of people did it. So if they didn't change their wing, then, well, I guess they're fools.
Yep. And Fame Speed, as I said, was able to overtake Ryan to gain P2. If the race finishes as is, this will be Fame Speed's first podium for the Alpine family. His first podium in a long while. And he's keeping that gap between himself and K7 pretty honest. On the Civic, hunting down the Williams of Ford Focus, but using too much battery before being able to overtake him, but is right here on the gearbox of the Williams, as the Williams is right there on the gearbox of the Ferrari. Matter of fact, just behind him is the Cadillac of Liam. Ooh, Liam almost goes into the barriers there. And Honda actually lets the Cadillac on through.
Love to see it.
Wow. The two AIs are fighting each other.
Oh, high powers?
Nico and High Power. Phoenix Eric, P14, what happened to him? As Liam Dierenberg has overtaken the Williams of Ford Focus. Ford Focus is under threat from the Cadillac of Dierenberg. Ford is going to need to blast every ounce of battery he has as Speed swerving on the straight. Ford Focus going defensive already, protecting the inside of the hairpin. But all the grip is right there on the outside. As we can see, Liam is capitalizing on that to get the position. But let's see if Ford Focus is able to keep it around the outside of turn 1 and gain the position back. No, he's unable to. Question is, has Ford... Oh, Honda Civic having a snap there. Has now brought Lingus back into the forefront for another possibility for an overtake. As Oxy Aries gets a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Honda Civic going down the inside of the Williams. Will the Red Bull be able to get his nose in there? No! As it stands, the Red Bulls will be losing out, will be the biggest losers so far this race. Liam getting another position, getting ahead of Speed. Now he has a gap between himself and Hamish to start clawing down at. Ford goes into the pits. Lingus fighting with a Honda Civic for P7 as Lingus, wow, having so much more power going through there, easily overtaking the Red Bull. But does the Red Bull have more battery? Yes, the Red Bull will have more battery to come back on the attack on this straight. But the Mercedes might have played this correctly. Honda not going for a move down the inside. Deciding he will wait until the straight. As Ryan is not completely lost ground to Fainsky in the Alpine. As the two AIs of Nico and High Power finally come into the pits, just behind the Haas of Red. Multiple cars going for the 2-stop this race, ladies and gentlemen, as there's still multiple more out doing the 1-stop currently. Sure, it looks like we missed it, but it looks like Duchess did managed to get back to the pits for a new front wing. Now fighting on track with the Haas of Red for P15. But Red just came out of the pits on brand new tires. Ford Focus is able to overtake the Alpine of Auxiliaries. Again, the Williams on fresh tires, just like the Haas. Some of these drivers are starting to make up a good amount of positions. So, oh, what happened to Hamish? As Ryan comes into the pits, not confident in taking those hard tires to the end, coming back out on mediums. Famesby out of that 10-second gap of K7. Famesby might honestly start to think about going for an undercut.
Liam's just been cooking this whole time.
Because so far, every driver that pitted under the safety car has come back into the pits for brand new tires, so it does look like every driver is going to be coming into the pits at some point. Those tires on the Audi don't look the greatest.
Probably don't feel the greatest either.
Famesby, if he wants to get the race win, will need to do something here. Maybe go into the pits for a set of medium tires, push all the way to the end, and hopefully get within that 10-second gap of K7, but he decides not to. Stays out. So does Liam, so does Speed, and so does Honda, Lingus. And here comes Ryan in the Racing Bulls. Committed to the two-stop. And closing ground. As Hagana gets another 3-second time penalty. As we have a classic Red Bull versus Ferrari battle between Phoenix Eric and Trident. Now this is a question of battery percentages. How much more battery does Trident have over the Ferrari? The Ferrari has 0, Trident has 20, going for a move down the inside. Let's see what happens here. There's still wheel to wheel going through the tightest part of the track. Trident pushing the Ferrari off track. May need to get the position back, and he is. Good boy, Trident. But due to that, Trident's able to gain more battery to go on the offensive. Honda Civic, what happened to Honda? As Lingus also goes into the pits. Phoenix Eric still ahead of Trident. Trident looking for a move down the inside, but decides not to, as Axel Santos looked for a move, decided against it, but decided to go for it anyways. With these two battling it out for P6, the fight for P8 just behind them is slowly closing in. Matter of fact, the fight for P8 is underway. Axel Santos is able to get ahead just as Trident is able to squeeze his way ahead of the Ferrari. this is the important part. Will Eric be able to stay within that 1 second gap of Triton and be able to get overtake mode and retake the position from the Red Bull? He is conserving more battery than the Red Bull is. Maybe conserving a little too much, as he was already outside of that 1 second gap he needed for overtake mode. As we're having another thrilling race between the AIs who are inside of each other. All of this happening in front of Honda Civic. As what happened to Triumphs? Triumphs retires. That might bring out a safety car. Or not. Teddy Grams hit with a 10-second time penalty for speeding into the pits. Honda Civic going around the outside of the two AIs and overtaking them as they're still inside of each other. As Ryan has overtaken Speed. High Power gets a 3 or wait, hold on. How does High Power get a 10-second? That's his AI. Huh? How did his AI get a 10-second? As Liam Dierenberg gets a 3-second time penalty, that puts him off the podium. And due to those fresh tires on the Racing Bulls just behind him, he might lose the podium just based off of track position, on track results. As Axel Santos is able to overtake the Brazilian, overtakes his Brazilian compadre of Axel Santos to gain P7. And now Axel Santos is going on the hunt for Triton. As Hagana gets another 3 seconds of time penalties.
What happened to Duchess?
Duchess is P17.
But did anything happen, or did you just slowly drop?
Contact between her and Trident.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, jeez.
I didn't say hallelujah. What?
As we continue to have a stellar fight for 0 points between the Cadillac and Racing Bulls of High Power and Nico, as the other two pairs of Racing Bulls and Cadillac have swapped positions. Ryan has overtaken Liam Dierenberg for the final podium position. Matter of fact, Ryan is starting to hunt down the Alpine of Fame Speed. You know, I'm surprised that there wasn't a safety car when Tribes retired.
Honestly, same.
What, does the game just have like a standard? Like, oh, we could only submit a certain amount of safety cars.
I think if half the grid gets kicked out during the race, just from Wi-Fi issues, it's like, okay, we won't do another safety car.
No, hold on. Ryan is gaining at a rate of knots. There is a possibility he could get himself within that 10 seconds of K7 to gain the race win. As Hagana has disconnected from the session, Ryan, an ex-Red Bull driver, was dropped after 2 races, and league version of the IRL incident between Red Bull and, who was it? Liam Lawson. And now look at Ryan. Dropped for Amy by the Red Bull team principal of Trident, who just got a 3-second time penalty. Ryan is putting our race leaders under threat. If Famesby holds off Ryan, K7 may just win the race. But if Ryan is able to overtake the Alpine, he could possibly start to hunt down K7 and get within that 10 seconds. Famesby doing all he can, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. Or is it? Famesby's still right there, still ahead of Ryan, defending the inside. But Ryan, with the traction, with the grip, with the confidence around the outside to retake P2, and is now on the hunt for K7. And more importantly, the Racing Bulls was right behind the Alpine at the detection point to gain overtake mode. So he's going to be recharging battery at the same rate of knots he is driving. We're into the final 3 laps of the race, so there is going to be absolutely no chance of a safety car to come in and ruin the day. Now it's just up to Ryan to hunt down K7. K7, who has not been using that much battery. He's been conserving. So there is a chance K7 may be able to start putting in some laps to keep the gap between himself and Ryan just large enough so that K7 can win the race. Oh, what happened to Phoenix Eric? He lost 2 positions, it looked like, for a moment. Sitting behind the McLaren of Hamish. Having a train just behind him, Ford Focus, trying to stay within the slipstream to keep the final points finishing position as Trident and Axel Santos are fighting for P5. The Brazilian and the American fighting it out for this position. Axel Santos getting a fantastic run, fantastic exit out of turn 1 to get the position done on Trident. Trident has less battery than Axel Santos. Axel Santos has Liam Dierenberg just ahead of him, trying to use the slipstream off of the Cadillac to stay ahead of the Red Bull. Going defensive as the Cadillac is right there to be a blockade. And it's working, but it's also working against Axel Santos. Liam is defending against both cars. What just happened? The stupid camera angle! Axel has lost the position to Trident. I'm not sure if Trident cut the corner or it was forced off. The stupid camera angle was being stupid. Oh! But Liam locks up! Going wide at the hairpin!
No.
And damage his front wing as well! He loses not just 1, not just 2, not just 3, but 4 positions! Trident currently sitting at best of the rest, but Axel Santos is just right there, being a nuisance to Trident. And not only that, Ryan in the Racing Bulls is just 1.8 seconds away from a race win. He needs a fantastic run through these corners. As Duchess overtakes Speed? What? What happened to Speed? How did he drop down to P16? As Deernberg is lost a position to Lingus. K7 coming around the final two corners now towards the line. Wins the Miami Grand Prix.
No.
But here comes Ryan. Is it going to be enough? 5-4, 3/10. He's right there. It's not enough! K7 wins the Miami Grand Prix by 39 milliseconds! Oh my goodness! As the British say, my days! 39 milliseconds is the gap between... Oh wow. Triune is able to stay ahead of the Brazilian. Liam Deernberg manages to stay ahead of the other Brazilian of Eric as Ford completely cuts a corner. Oh, he has 20. He just got a 20-second time penalty. Speed coming to the line will gain some more. What? What's going on?
No way!
Oh my gosh, what just happened there? Holy cow, that was... K7 says he got a puncture on the last corner. Wow. Oh my goodness. Ryan's so close from a race win, 39 milliseconds. Wow. If he pitted a lap earlier, there was a chance he could have gone to win the race. That is pure insanity of what just happened, what just unfolded here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. And thankfully, the game doesn't screw me. I can actually see the results. And, jeez, Ford Focus with a 23 seconds of time penalties. Holy moly. The gap on track was massive, but the gap between the ending results is the closest gap we've had all season long. Jeez. I am lost for words. Holy cow. That was an insane race. Well, I guess it's time we go talk to our drivers for the post-race interviews.
Yeah, I guess so.
K7.
I've not.
Oh my gosh!
Okay, yep, sure, go ahead.
Oh my goodness! 39 milliseconds, K7.
Oh my god, indeed, bro. Oh my god, bro.
Okay, so what's your times on?
9 milliseconds.
Oh, we got.
I need to say something. I need to say something. Tier 2 should not be allowed into Tier 1 unless they know how to race confidently. I kid you not. If a Tier 2 driver is messing up a Tier 1 driver's race, get them fucking out of here immediately. They're gone. It's unacceptable. And yeah, I'm pissed over a game, but at the same time, I wasted hours of my day practicing for a tier 2 fucker to come and hit me multiple times.
That's some real shit. That's some real
Multiple
shit.
tier 2 drivers. I don't want to see this again. I love you all. Well done. I'm done talking.
Sorry, Trident.
What?
I'm sorry, man.
I blame the tires.
I blame the tires.
You're a Seabright. Give me a race pen, man.
What?
That us.
Oh my
No.
gosh, man!
Don't do that.
Y'all need to y'all need to
Liam.
chill. There was
God.
way too much going on
Gosh.
throughout the race. There was moments I completely missed. That
I
was
get my
a
car
wild
in
race.
the air doing a 180.
I did not know.
Well, yeah, my car
Well,
got
maybe
off
I
the
did. I'm
ground
not
and
sure.
I was horizontal.
That sounds fun.
Like I was fully off the ground. I don't know what
Stressful,
happened.
man.
I went skating.
Oh my gosh, that was such an
Was
insane
kinda
race, and
good,
also
good battle there.
Also, there at the end between Trident and the Brazilian of Oxo Santos, y'all were fighting out
Yeah.
for the last. For
Yeah.
what was that? P8, P7? That was
P5 on track.
that was
Alex,
insane.
I don't know what happened, but I let you go a couple times because I just didn't want to risk a penalty, and then we were just elbows out. That was fun racing, Alex. Well done.
Yeah, thanks. It was fun. I was scared of fuck up the race because I am not a tier 1 driver, but it was actually pretty fun. I think it would.
No, you're good. You're good. I don't care if you race, but I'm not gonna name names. But it's like genuinely.
Name names. No
Dutch-
balls, bitch.
Dutch and Hagana need to go.
Hagana's in tier
Hagana's
1.
in tier 1.
Hagana's tier 1, man. Hagana's tier 1.
Stop.
And
He's-
Trident, looking at we were actually spectating that between you and Duchess, it does kind of look like you're the one that locked wheels with her.
Are you retarded?
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Trident.
Yeah,
He did also
and we did see
unconsensually
that.
mount
You guys
me.
were
Don't be-
side by
don't be
side,
rude.
and it looks like
Oh my
be
god,
red.
that lap one, Trident was
Don't
up
be
in the
red.
air. His
Don't be
car
red.
was up in the fucking air. Trident, did you see that from your POV? When you, I think,
Dude, I was off the ground. I went levitating.
bro's car was
I was
in
at
that.
a Chris.
For that.
I was at a Chris Brown concert or something, dude.
You don't know
All
what
of a
he's
sudden,
and his back tires were off the ground.
dude, I'm like, my whole car was genuinely like sideways, like 180 degrees in the air, and I landed on the side of my car. Like, that was mental.
And
Like,
then,
you could see the underside of my car.
That's good.
And then Hamish, you keep saying, "Nah, I'm washed. Put me down into tier 2." My guy went from out of the points, doing multiple pit stops, and getting back into the points, finishing P5 after the penalties from
P4.
a P4.
Yeah, P4.
Good boy, Hamish.
Honestly, that was such a race, roller coaster race. Shout out Fainsby every single time he owes me down.
Man, that was such an insane race, and Famespeed.
Let's never do Miami again. Let's do it again, bro.
Looking at it, it looked like you were possibly going to be putting K7 under threat all the way to the end,
Oh.
staying within that 10 seconds, but then just a couple laps later, 15-second gap? What happened, Fame?
K7 was not my race at all. There was no point in going after K7. Like the speed difference is immeasurable. So I just kind of huckled down and just chilled for a while.
Chilled indeed. You did manage to finish on the podium. Your first podium for Alpine.
Actually, no. I got a podium in Japan.
Oh, did you?
Off of penalties, yeah.
L host.
First time getting it on track. However, yes. Woo! Hype though. It's a pretty good race.
Yeah,
P12, P3.
That was pretty insane. Especially the sprint race. Wow.
Sprint race was awful.
Sprint race was exciting.
No, it
Every
was not.
bit of
I was
this
finding
race
it
was
with-
exciting.
Sprint race was nice, man.
No, it was not.
That was open lobbies right there, man.
I was on for a
Sprint
podium.
race was a fucking open lobby for real, bro. Bro, there was
was
that
on
four
for a
corners on
podium.
lap 1 where there's that 4 cars sideways, bro. Bro, that was chaotic. Sprint race was mental.
That
I was on for
Sprint race is open lobby.
I was on for a podium and someone rams me like from a million miles away.
Oh shit!
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Oh shit! I wonder who that was.
That's the only ticket I'm sending just because I am pissed a little bit.
Well, I guess with that, we come to that point of the stream where we get final words from all of our drivers, starting at the top of the list with, oh wait, he is deafened. Starting with the second person on the top of the list, Axel Santos.
Well, great race. I did actually put a lot of confidence on a second safety car. That's why I pitted on the softs, but I was really confident with my speed on the track. Got some really good fights between me and Eric, me and Trident especially, and it was pretty fun. Probably my best race on the year. So, great. That's a win for me.
Alright. And moving on down with Duchess. Actually, she's gonna have to type it out, so we'll move on just for now and while she types it out. Famespeed?
I'm pretty happy with the actual race. P12 to P3, I'll take it. That's pretty good. Sprint race is really annoying because I did have a chance. I just got murdered. But overall, good weekend.
Alright. Ford Focus?
Oof, tough one for the Williams. The fellas in the pit stop were not on the same strategy, but yeah, I also didn't drive well. Good fun though. Good battles between Famespeed, Axel Santos, and Phoenix Eric.
This guy was never near me.
And then Hamish?
Oh, amazing. Open lobby at the beginning, nice little tester. Race went very well. I don't know, it was ups and downs, but got the result in the end, can't complain. Shout out Famespeed. Shout out Ford. Ford and Ford and Lingus had an amazing couple laps. It was honestly beautiful, and yeah, thank you guys.
Alright. K7, our race winner.
Yeah, that was a lovely race. The sprint was, is exactly what Hamish said though. It was open lobby, prime open lobby. But that was fun though. That was a lot of fun. And after in the race, I had Famespeed. I was worried about Famespeed. I ain't gonna lie, for the whole race actually, because I didn't want to get a 3-second penalty on top of the 10 seconds. But I would have been fucked if I did that. And then after we had Ryan at the end, absolutely pushing those mediums. Yeah, I was struggling, bro. I can't lie. The last couple of laps, I was on 88 and 90, and then I got a puncture last corner. I was crying. I wasn't crying, but I was crying on the inside, that's for sure. GG's to everybody. GG's.
Alright. And Liam?
For the events that took place tonight, I should be executed. Possibly be my worst race. That's definitely my worst race on these cars. Yeah, that was terrible. I changed something this morning that just took away my whole braking performance, so I just went deep in every single corner and killed about 4 people. Yeah, any penalties I get, I deserve.
Would you happen to be the person that took everyone out at turn 1 during the sprint?
Most likely, yes.
Fuck, you didn't even know.
Alright, Lingus?
Lingy. Oh, he said he's going to shower. He's not going to be last word.
Okay.
Hey, Ling Long.
Red?
I turned the camera on.
Good. I'm here. Sorry,
Oh.
I'm here.
Okay.
Hello.
Turn your
What a
camera
race,
on.
guys, right? What the fucking race? Oh my god, I had a blast, dude. Hamish, Ford, I've never had a battle that fucking sexy as ours. Literally, I had a raging massive, you know what, the entire time. Holy shit, that was so fun. I dragged my softs, like I went to a 2 pit stop and I dragged my softs at the very end to 77%. And as K7, I got a puncture in the very last corner. And I had to drag myself over the line. And as well as I got like, right after that, I got disconnected. But yeah, I mean, I take the position I got. I'm so happy, as well as in the sprint race. For some reason, all of your fuck ups kind of benefited me, so I couldn't complain, man. I was having a blast. Holy shit, there were so many nice battles. Thank you guys. That's exactly what racing is for. They had so much fun.
We're such a
confident
happy
in mind.
gentleman. Such
Just
a
like-
happy
yeah.
gentleman.
Just the complete difference between Liam and Lingus.
Dude, I was so
Mingus is
fucking
superb.
fun.
Lingus, would you like a hug? Was it a rough
Yes,
race for you?
please. Yes.
And also, Liam, would you also like a hug?
I'd like to fucking pay for my crimes. That's what I'd like.
If I tell you I'm Venezuelan, can I get more than a hug?
Oh damn.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Anyways,
If I say I'm
anyways, Red, final words.
As a tier 2 driver, Trident is 100% right.
Yeah, but you didn't do anything though, Red, did you?
No, I don't. I get out of the way. I never challenge a tier 1 driver. I get over like I'm a back marker.
He gets over like a good boy.
You saw it, Hamish. I let you by.
Confirmed.
Hey,
Let you by. You
Yeah,
let
Red
me by
always-
as well.
All right.
I would never let you buy Hamish.
Speed.
Yeah, I mean, today was mainly damage limitation because I'm not at my house and I don't have my sim set up, so I had to learn how to drive on controller again. And it was just about trying to get as many points as possible.
Jesus Christ, I saw Trident's go flying.
Oh yeah, that shit was
that-
funny. I had front row seats to that.
I might
This
have
is
to
good.
file. I might have to.
I have
file
it. I have it. I have it. Look at a median goof. I put a median goof.
Okay, baby.
You know, I wish I could hear what you said, Speedmaster, but you know, I've got this luscious, deep voice talking about something.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I should file
Yeah.
a lawsuit for sexual assault, but besides that,
That's a lot.
it's just
Oh,
kinda,
damn.
that was about
Okay.
damage limitation, learning controller. I got a puncture at the end, but I had 80% tire wear, like 8 laps left, and I was just gambling it, hoping I didn't get a puncture, but it happened at the end. It's whatever. But in the next race, I should be back because I'll be back at my house, so I'll have my fancy ass setup and all that.
All right, and Trident.
Fuck, do I even want to say anything?
How did
I'll
you
keep it
manage?
positive.
How the fuck did he just
Um,
manage to fly? What the fuck?
Apparently I grew some wings. I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
I've seen better races. I've seen worse races. I think we all can get together and have some fun. Grateful for that. Grateful for everybody. I'm trying not to kill myself at the current moment, but yeah, good job to you all. Good job on the wins.
I can hear the pain.
Yeah, I'm pissed. Yeah.
I'll be sending
Next
the
week.
papers soon.
All right, and we finally have word from Duchess. And she says, "I think if Trident didn't cause me wing damage, I would have finished in the points. Then I was struggling with the car and couldn't slow it down either. Trident definitely got the car up before the end, so I'm happy about that." Oh man.
Who said
And-
that? That was funny.
Well,
The sudden outburst.
You're a fucking legend.
Hey, I got wing damage last night and I finished in the points.
I made sure to mute Trident on my end, so so the stream isn't hearing the outburst. But you know, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming in for another fantastic race here in the Average American F1 League. Join us again next week, where Tier 1 will be taking on the Hungaroring for Season 7, Round 6, ladies and gentlemen. But also join us again for next week, Sunday, where Tier 2 will be taking on the Chinese circuit of Shanghai International. Thank you, and have a great rest of your evening.